Ever wonder if you're a psychopath? Or maybe just a little bit Machiavellian? Today, we're diving into the dark side of human personality, the Dark Triad traits. And by the end of this video, you'll take a quick test to see if you've got a little psychopath in you. The Dark Triad refers to 3 specific personality traits that can make someone more cunning, manipulative, or, well, downright dangerous. Today, we're talking about 3 infamous personality traits: Narcissism, Machiavellianism, and Psychopathy. Together known as the Dark Triad, these traits exist on a spectrum, and while they might sound scary, everyone has at least a little bit of one. In fact, you might be surprised to learn how common they are. Let's start with narcissism, the grandiosity, the ego. People with high levels of narcissism are obsessed with their own image. But it's not just about vanity. They genuinely believe they're superior to others. At its core, narcissism is all about self-centeredness and an inflated sense of importance. Narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. People high in narcissistic traits often believe they're more special or deserving than others and feel entitled to attention and success. While healthy narcissism can manifest as confidence and self-assurance, extreme forms can lead to toxic relationships and a tendency to exploit others. Narcissists tend to view the world through a lens that prioritizes their own needs and desires, making it difficult for them to form genuine, empathetic connections. Interestingly, while narcissists may seem self-confident, their inflated egos can actually mask deep insecurities. Now, not all narcissism is bad. In fact, a little bit can give you confidence, but too much? And we're talking someone who seeks admiration at any cost. Next, we've got Machiavellianism. Named after Niccolo Machiavelli, this trait is all about manipulation and deceit. Think of people who play the long game, using others as pawns to get what they want. Cold, calculated, and always with a hidden agenda. Those high in Machiavellianism tend to be excellent liars and manipulators, often hiding their true intentions behind a charming facade. They prioritize power over connection. Machiavellianism is named after the political philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli, whose works emphasized cunning, manipulation, and deceit as tools for gaining power. People with high levels of Machiavellianism are strategic thinkers who focus on personal gain, often at the expense of others. They are typically unemotional and detached, which allows them to manipulate others without guilt. These individuals are excellent at playing the long game, using charm and deceit to achieve their goals. They often thrive in competitive environments, such as politics or high-powered business roles, where manipulation can lead to success. Machiavellians are known for their ends justify the means mentality, making them unpredictable and difficult to trust. And finally, the one you've been waiting for, psychopathy. Psychopaths are known for their lack of empathy, impulsivity, and complete disregard for rules or the feelings of others. They can seem charming on the surface but are emotionally cold inside. Psychopaths often don't experience guilt or remorse, making them potentially dangerous if they decide to act out. But not every psychopath is a serial killer. Many are successful in high-powered jobs because they can take risks without being weighed down by fear. Psychopathy is defined by a lack of empathy, impulsivity, and a disregard for social norms and the feelings of others. Psychopaths are often thrill-seekers who take risks without feeling fear or remorse, which can make them dangerous if left unchecked. Unlike Machiavellians who plan their manipulations carefully, psychopaths tend to act impulsively, driven by immediate rewards. Their emotional detachment and inability to form deep emotional connections mean they can harm others without feeling guilt. While the word psychopath often conjures images of criminals or violent individuals, many psychopaths function in society, often in high-stakes environments like finance or law enforcement, where their fearlessness and decisiveness can lead to success. However, their lack of empathy can make them highly destructive in personal relationships. Their brains actually show reduced activity in the amygdala, the part that processes fear and emotion. That's why they can stay cool in situations where most of us would panic. There is a well-known puzzle, often shared as a chilling yet intriguing way to delve into psychopathic thinking. While it's not a scientifically proven test, it serves as a thought experiment that highlights the cold, calculating logic associated with psychopathic behavior. The psychopath test. A young woman was at her mother's funeral. While there, she met a man she had never seen before. She found him incredibly charming and felt an immediate attraction to him. She quickly realized this man was her perfect match, but she didn't get his name or contact information. A few days later, the woman killed her sister. The question is, why did she kill her sister? Non-psychopaths tend to approach the question with more emotional or logical reasoning rooted in empathy. They might offer answers such as, the woman killed her sister out of jealousy or rivalry, perhaps believing the man was involved with her sister. The woman was overcome with grief from the funeral and acted irrationally, lashing out in an emotional breakdown. The woman may have killed her sister for family-related reasons, such as disputes over inheritance or past conflicts. These answers often reflect an emotional or relational motive, unlike the detached, calculated reasoning seen in psychopathic thinking. However, if you're thinking like a psychopath, the answer might come to you quickly. She killed her sister in the hope that the man would show up again at the funeral. This test is based on the idea that a psychopath tends to think logically and without emotional attachment. In this scenario, the woman's reasoning isn't clouded by grief or morality. Instead, she coldly calculates that killing her sister might recreate the circumstances under which she first met the man. At another family funeral. Again, it's important to note that this is just a thought experiment and not a real diagnostic tool for psychopathy. It simply highlights how some people might be able to think in a more detached, calculating way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe. Until next time, keep an eye on that dark side. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.